and you youngin'. Shawty, you were tryna run on me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen me before, my name is Brianna, and welcome, because this is the best space and the best side of the internet that you will find today, period. I figured I would take you guys for a gym vlog, like a mic'd up gym vlog, but neither of my small mics are working. So I'm probably gonna do a voiceover when I'm actually at the gym, but regardless, the way it's done is on me. I wanted to show you guys a full workout routine. Today is Saturday. Yep, today's Saturday. It is 4 p.m., which is way later than I usually go to the gym. It's also a Saturday and people are at the pool because it's Memorial Day weekend. So I'm hoping the gym is empty. Today is my glute focused isolation day. I work on lower body 3 times a week on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Mondays is quads and glutes. Thursdays is glutes and hammies. And Saturday is glute isolated. So focusing a lot on the booty and just making sure she's plump. She has a nice little pump, and then we can be done. I think I'm also going to do about 15-20 minutes of cardio. I've been trying to put a lot more cardio into my routine because I think it's just something I've been neglecting because of like my own personal body goals. We're trying to add in cardio, especially for these last 15 days of 75 hard. Today is day 62. So we are still trekking along, still hitting all of our goals, reading, progress pictures, drinking water, getting my workouts in, going for walks, doing what I need to do, and even doing my home workouts. I just finished getting ready. I put on a little makeup just because I was going to be on camera. I usually don't put on makeup for the gym unless I feel like it. Do what you want to do. Sometimes I lift heavier when I look cuter, or I feel like I look cuter. So your face, your problem, your decisions. But now that I'm all makeup done, dressed, shoes on, we are going to get our water, grab our backpack, and go to the gym. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you hear noise in the background, it's just my son and his dad playing. Usually I take if I can find it, I'm so discombobulated today, y'all. Usually I take this blender bottle cup and I put in my electrolytes and creatine. I try to drink that every single morning, and I usually work out in the morning. So I already drink it in this drink. So I'm gonna show you guys just what I use, just for your knowledge, but I'm just gonna be putting water and ice in this today. I always use the 6-star 100% creatine. This is the only creatine brand I have used. I've gone through 2 bottles now, and I really, really like it. I stand by it. I'm a fan of it. It's a really, really good creatine. This is also unflavored, and it's only 5 grams per scoop. Super easy, general, amount that you need for your body. And then the electrolytes that I've been using, I have a couple brands I've gone between, but I think I found my favorite. First, we were going with Liquid IV, which Liquid IV is good, it's great. It's just a bit pricier, and for the amount that I'm drinking, I have to pay out of pocket for this, So I'm not gonna buy Liquid IV all the time. Then we tried Drip Drop, which is also really good. It's a packet type of electrolyte and still super amazing. They do all the same things. But one that I found is a good bang for your buck and has phenomenal flavors is the Noon Sport Hydration electrolytes. This is the flavor strawberry lemonade. My favorites are strawberry lemonade, citrus fruit, and tri-berry. Tri-berry is definitely like #1 out of all of them. So that's usually what I end up using. But I have 2 things that I'm about to show you guys that we're actually going to be drinking. Hold on, I need to get water first. Okay, that's done. I recently collabed with a brand. By the time you guys see this, my video will already be out, so I'll have it linked somewhere. But I've been drinking this brand called Genius Shot, and this is the orange cream flavor. It is 90 calories, 23 grams of protein, 0 sugars, 0 fat, 0 carbs, literally just protein. They have so many different flavors. I absolutely love them. Like, I'm not saying this because we just collabed, but genuinely, I'm going to be buying more with money out of my pocket. They have so many different flavors. I think they just came out with a water, like a melon apple or something. They also have like a blueberry or blue raspberry, which I am a sucker for anything blue raspberry. But yeah, this is super simple. Takes less than 10 seconds to drink. I will also take with me my energy drink. I, again, usually don't drink energy drinks because I work out super early in the morning, but because it's 4 p.m., I need that little boost. Xavier brought me the pink edition Red Bull. This is sugar-free and the flavor is wild berry. Cheers. And now let's go to the gym. An empty gym is literally the best type of gym. So as much as I'm able to, since it is empty, I'm going to go ahead and talk you guys through my workouts. My phone is also at like literally 6%, which is like reason number 28 million why I don't go to the gym this late. It's okay, because again, there's nobody in here, so I am going to connect to the TV. We're gonna play some music, and then we're gonna get into our stretches. Like I mentioned, this is a glute focused day, so we are just focusing on building that shelf, getting a nice little pump. Okay, so we are going to start this workout with stretches. Doing dynamic stretches before your workout is essential. Not static stretches, but dynamic. You want to be moving, you want to warm up your muscles, and you want to get your body ready for the actual movements of lifting and carrying those heavy weights. So just preparing and warming up the body. So there's a couple different dynamic stretches I like to do, especially for leg focus days. So I will go ahead and show you them right now. Okay, so first exercise we are going to be doing is our calf glute bridges. So these are a little bit different than hip thrusts, and this is just personally what I've learned. So definitely, if you guys know or have any other tricks, leave them in the comments. I'm really down to hearing what you guys have to say. But the difference that I've learned between a hip thrust and a calf glute bridge is the difference in range of motions and which muscles you are using / squeezing. So when you're doing a regular hip thrust, I will show you guys. When you're doing a regular hip thrust, unweighted, this is what I'm doing. Your body has a 90-degree angle between your feet and your knees. All of this is 90 degrees. And then when you're coming down, right, you come all the way down and you shoot back up. That's a hip bridge, or that's a hip thrust, because you're thrusting with your hips, you're going up. A calf glute bridge, same position with your body, but you don't go all the way down. All you want to do is alleviate the pressure on your glutes and then squeeze right back up. So I'm going to go down like this. I don't feel anything on my glutes anymore. Boom, push it back up. Go back down. I don't feel anything on my glutes anymore. Push back up. Versus this. So do you see the difference? You're going like this for hip thrusts, and you're just going like this for calf glute bridges. Again, it's just a matter of the type of muscles that you are utilizing. In a calf glute bridge, I definitely feel it a little bit more in my glutes versus when I do a whole hip thrust. My quads and my hamstrings are usually on fire as well, because I'm using this whole range of motion to pull myself up and down, or to thrust myself up and down. So we're going to be doing, that kind of tired me out already. So we're gonna do 4 sets of 10 reps of calf glute bridges. At the end of 10, I'm just going to hold it as long as I can on each set. That's just my way of making sure my booty's on fire. So a little tip for you if you want to try that. The weight you use should be a weight that is heavy, a weight that you can move. Okay, next exercise we are doing our cable kickbacks. And I think I will also do cable kick outs as well. So, whew, yeah, I'm kind of hurting from this. We'll start with 20. I haven't done these in quite a bit, I can't lie to you guys. I've been slacking on my kickbacks, but it's something I would really like to make sure I'm integrating in my routine and I keep consistent. I'll be honest with you guys, these just hurt. They hurt, and most of the time, by the time I get to this exercise, I'm near the end of my workout, so I'm like, yo, I can't do it. So I figured we might as well put this second to start. So we're going to start with my right leg. I put it at 20 pounds just to kind of see what it feels like. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's two different ways that I've seen people do this. Some people have this little metal thing, like the little, let me see if I can get my head down there. This little metal thing, they usually have it at about knee height. And then there's some people that keep it all the way at the bottom. I've tried both. I personally like it at the bottom because I'm just a taller girl, so it gives me a little bit more range of motion. But if you feel like this isn't working for you down here, then maybe try putting it up to knee height, which for me is at like 3, which is fine. It's not enough range of movement for me. I also, and I'm very glad this is already here, I like to use a step to stand on, again, because I am a tall girl. I like to have a little bit more space to do my kickbacks. So if I'm standing on top of something, let me show you guys. If I'm standing on top of something, I have more space to actually do the workout versus I'm doing on the ground. I'm like basically touching the floor the entire time. With all of that being said, we're going to do 3 sets of 12 to 15 on each side. So I expect to be completely in pain by the end of this. I'm probably not going to be talking, to be honest with you. I'm probably going to be panting, and I'm probably going to be pissed off that I'm even doing this. So if you don't hear me for like the next 5 minutes, that's why. Just a little side note. I do like to do both legs once and then take a break after both legs have been annihilated. So that's how we're gonna do our sets. One leg, break. One leg, break. And then one leg, break. And be done with this. We're done with the weights. Listen, as much as I love weight training and strength training, something about glutes training just becomes 10 times more difficult than it really needs to be. So one thing I really wanted to make sure in this video to show you guys are specifically the glute focused floor workouts that I do with no weights, no machines. All you need is a mat or a comfortable floor. Okay, first exercise that we are doing on the floor are going to be our fire hydrants and our donkey kicks. Now I know you guys have heard these before, but I'm going to make sure you guys get this form locked in and you're feeling the burn. So, oh, my back just popped. Oh, I need to stretch. Ooh, I love me a good child's pose. So when we're talking about fire hydrants, right? A lot of us just 1, 2, 3, you're just trying to knock it out. The biggest thing about both of these exercises, honestly, all of the exercises that you ever do are all about control and making sure that you are really lifting and utilizing the muscles and the weights that you want to. So, I'm gonna make sure that my hands are directly underneath my shoulders. They're not above it, they're not below it, they are right stacked on top. Same for my knees. My knees are directly stacked on top of my hips. I am not behind here. I am not up here. I am right on top. We are a beautiful tabletop right now. If I were to show you, hold on. Let me put you guys over here so you can see. We are a beautiful tabletop right now, okay? Knees and hips are in line, shoulders and palms are in line. When we are doing our fire hydrants, just making sure that you are moving slow, controlled, and that you are coming back to your reset start. So, instead of just going like this, right? Because some of us were just doing it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've seen so many people do that. Don't do that. I've done that. You don't feel anything until you get to 20 and then you're like, oh, my entire leg hurts. Your entire leg is not supposed to hurt. You're only supposed to feel the burn in this area. So we're going to make sure our back stays straight. We are not moving. Our hips are opening up anywhere. We are staying right here. We're going to 1 and down, 2 and down, 3 and down. See how slow moving? And down. Oh, that should hurt you. Okay, shoulders down. Knees are right underneath our hips. And now we're gonna go with our other leg, slow, controlled, and returning back. Literally have sweat dripping in. After we've done 2 sets of 20 on each leg, for our fire hydrants, we're gonna move on to our donkey kicks now. Same concept. I'm sorry if you guys see my sweat stains. I don't mind them. So if you mind them, the biggest thing that I have been told about donkey kicks is to make sure that you are trying to kick and hit your head and not just kick up and back. So people do donkey kicks like this, right? And we're going in and which cool, if that works for you, that works for you. But that's not the form that is really going to build that shelf and all of this. So what you want to do is pretend that you are kicking your head. You're kicking back, almost like a scorpion. And then we're coming in. Tuck in. I come a little bit to my chest, but I'm not coming all the way. I bring it in a little bit, and then kick up and back as if I'm touching my head. Another thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, usually my feet are kind of just like this when I'm doing these exercises. There are some people that prefer like this. I don't know if there's really too much of a difference it makes besides the way that your foot feels. Something like this, I catch a cramp, and it's not really the most supportive, so sometimes I will place my feet like this. I've noticed there's just some exercises that I naturally go into this position for versus this. And then, for instance, like fire hydrants, I don't know why, I just tend to just let my feet fall flat. I can put most of my weight onto my hand and leg. The last exercise I will show you guys on the floor, and this will conclude our glute isolation part of our workout, is going to be glutes. Now, so I'm actually going to grab my phone to set timers for 30 seconds. I like to do 2 to 3 sets of these, and we do it for 30 seconds, and you're just going to pulse as much as you can. You do not need to have a weight. I think I'm just gonna use this kettlebell, which seems so crazy, but I just want a little extra weight. This is a 10-pound kettlebell, quite light. And then we're gonna do 15 minutes of cardio. So for our ab circuit, it's very simple. We're gonna do 4 exercises. It's gonna be weighted toe touches, plank toe taps, Russian twists, and leg raises. And this is just our cardio block. I am going by our Queen Lauren's 12-3-30, except I'm cutting it in half. So it's going to be 12-3-15. I'm at 12 incline, 3 speed. I'm going to do this for 15 minutes. Typically it's 30 minutes, but it's already the evening time. We're getting close to 6 o'clock. I want to eat dinner. So I'm not going to stay on here too long, but I've been really wanting to implement and focus and make sure that I have cardio in my routine, not only for the physical goals that I personally want, but also because of cardiovascular health and just mentality and mental health. I just realized I haven't drank any water. I need water. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it helpful. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to leave a comment down below what type of workout videos, fitness videos, or any type of videos you guys would like to see. Thank you guys so much for being on this journey of 75 hard with me and just my fitness journey in general. It really does truly mean the world, and I'm so happy that I get to help so many people out there that either were in the same shoes as me, are in the same shoes as me, or are just interested in the shoes that I wear. So, make sure to also hit that bell notification icon to be notified every single time I upload a future video. And let me put real quick the before picture and the after picture. I believe there is a little pump, but we also did cardio after. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay glowing, stay growing, and stay you. Bye.